y'all, what's up? How's it going? I know it's been a while since I uploaded, but I'm back with a fucking banger. With a banger. This healer goes crazy. If you watched and didn't skip, this healer goes crazy. Dropped a 6.3 million, okay? It was a very long BG though, so you gotta... Just kidding. It's fucking crazy. No excuses. Even on like quick BGs, it still does a lot. I had a really quick domination. You know, domination BGs go hella quick. I dropped like 2.4, and there was another healer on my team taking some of my healing, but I had way more healing than them. So you know that this healer is just that good. And like, we have buff sets. We're using buff sets. We hop right. Forget the talking. We hopping in. Our monster set is actually just a flex spot. You can change the monster set around. This is just what I have it as. I just want a little bit more health, a little bit more tankiness. And that's going to be the Immolator Char's monster set. And I'm running them both heavy helm, heavy shoulder. They are both infused because they were on a max health build before. So you'll probably want these reinforced. I ran out of transmutes as always. Every video I run out. I'm always making builds. Some of them suck, and I'm like, I wasted a bunch of stuff on that build. But you know, some are hits, some are misses, mostly misses. This one's a fucking hit. But the helm and shoulder, max health, should be reinforced. Comes to our chest piece, we're doing a tri-stat trainee heavy. This is gonna be 3 heavy, 4 light, I'm pretty sure. One of our 5-piece sets is gonna be a Rallying Cry. Gives us max mag, crit chance, crit resist, and a little bit of weapon and spell damage. So we're running some buffs here. Our second one, spell power cure, max mag, weapon damage, and then when you overheal an ally, you give them major courage for 5 seconds, 430. So I'll say average, because Rallying Cry, you heal people around you, the numbers actually go down. I say on average we like buff our teammates around like 600 weapon damage, which is huge. From like the stats that we have on this build, our resistances are pretty juicy, our sustain is great. We have high weapon damage, so to have this with the buff sets too is like huge. But that's gonna be I guess the waist is mag. I didn't change it. Alright. Guess these are all mag right here. Rallying Cry waist, max mag, in pen, spell power cure, shoes, in pen, max mag, Rallying Cry gloves, max mag, in pen. So these are both light armor sets. So you don't have to have them exactly the pieces I have. You can like switch them around and stuff because they're both light. So that's good on that part. Rallying Cry pants, in pen, max mag. And then with the jewelry, we're doing the marking ring. This is going to buff our weapon damage by 200 and our armor by 2300. This is just an all-around like great mythic. There's no negatives to it. It just gives us 200 weapon damage and 2300 armor. I love it. And we're rocking protective on all the jewelry. The ring, we are doing stam recovery. On spell power cure ring, protective mag recovery, and then the necklace is also going to be protective mag recovery. And then we go down to the weapons. For the weapons, I would probably prefer to swap them. I don't have spell power dual wield like swords, so I had to use the resto stuff instead. But I would prefer to have spell power cure dual wield and then Rallying Cry resto, because I'm more on the dual wield. That's my spam heal. So I'd rather have the 5 seconds of spell power consistently, because I just go to the back bar, boom, hit the hots, and then swap to my main bar and spam heal. So it would be preferred to swap these over. But we are rocking powered with the weapon damage enchantment on the rest of the stuff. And then these ones we're just doing powered and some random enchantments. You can do whatever enchantments, but these are both powered swords. Resto staff. All right. We are a Breton. We're Breton. We are rocking 64 into the attributes, and our Mundus is going to be the lady, and then the food is going to be the jewels of Miss Rule, and we're going to be rocking tripods. Of course, tripods all day, every day. Our skill lines, we are rocking Animal Companions, Restoring Light, and Daedric Summoning for our main spammable, Summon Twilight. Go over the skills here. On our resto bar, we're running a Life Giver, Radiating Regen, Piss Vigor, Twilight, because you have to have Twilight on both bars, and then Banner, because you have to have Banner on both bars, and then Deceptive Predator, so we have a little bit more tanky on this bar, and Major Expedition, which is huge, and then we'll go over what we have on Banner here real quick. We're rocking Restore Resources, so reduce our cost by 8%. This is also going to help with our passives from Breton, reduces our cost as well. Because the bird spam is a little bit expensive for a heal. But you saw my sustain was great, so we're chilling. We're using the healing on here. I like it a lot. It actually heals for a lot, so don't pass up on this. Usually people use like other buffs and stuff. I just go straight for the heal. And then I switch Vigor to Piss Vigor because I could throw Resolve on here and have an extra heal, like group heal. So we're rocking Resolve on the banner. And then our main spammable bar, Reviving Barrier. I don't use this. I used it on accident once. But what? You wanna go outside? Wait, hold up. Let me finish this real quick and I'll let you outside. This is just for recovering from the passives from the support down here. We're rocking a Blue Betty. This is our source of a major brutality in sorcery, and it's like 400 recovery. So it's huge for sustain. Channeled Focused, 242 magicka every second. So on top of our already decent recoveries, we have both of these pumping a bunch of magicka right back in there. So our sustain is huge. Our bird again, banner again, and then extended a ritual. Overall, a lot of healing. I mean, 6.3 mil. Come on. I went 0 and 0 and 0. 6.3 million. But we'll go over stats here real quick, and then CP. So let's get everything here. $2,500 recovery, 22k mag, almost 40k HP, about 1560 stand recovery. Weapon damage actually goes to 4,500. Our resistances almost 39k and 33.5k physical. Let me buff up real quick again. And then see the stats. Boom, 42. It does go up to 4,500 though with the Rallying Cry, because you gotta remember I got Rallying Cry, but you gotta be in PvP for Rallying Cry to proc. So that goes like that. And then if you hit him with the light attack rest though, we go a little bit over 5k. So our healing is huge, and then our resistance is super huge. This goes up to 41 because we're at Brighton. So we do have some passives in Brighton that brings that up to 41k. And then like our recoveries were huge. It was like what, 2,500. On top, we have the Netch and the Rune, getting us a bunch of magicka back. So our sustain, perfectly good. And then our crit resist, 2,500 now, but then Rallying Cry procs, that goes to up to like what, 4K. 4K, a little bit higher, maybe a little bit less if you're in a group, but close to 4K. A little bit less when you're in a BG because you don't have CP and stuff. I'll go over CP here. Blue Tree, we're rocking Focus Mending, Swift Renewal, Resilience, and Ironclad. And then for the Red Tree, we're doing Fortified, Boundless Vitality, Pays Refugee, in Celerity. But I'm pretty sure that is it for the build. Just go out there and heal a bunch of people. You know, Zito made another freaking juicy healing build. It's been a while. I've been trying a bunch of stuff, trying to be creative. It turns out you got to be really sweaty for like healing. What? Hold up. I'll let you out right now, dude. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one, and the next one is probably a damage build that I'm gonna upload in 5 minutes after this one, or 30 minutes. I'm working on another damage one, but it's going to be uploaded today as well. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. Latest.